All right, my people, how you doing? You're welcome to Omar Chanel. Yes, I can see you're wondering, what's happening to this man? Yes, I'm a chief where I'm from. Yes, But it's not the chief testing thing that I came here to do. Recently, I made a video that where I told you that the Google Certified Educator certificate is now FOC, free of charge. And since then, people have been calling me, Omashode, how do I go? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. The truth is that if you have been using Google products all these years, the Google Certified Educator Level 1 exam should be like easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Is that how they call it that? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? They said I'm right. It should have been like that. But don't worry. So what I want to do now, I want to guide you through basic operation on Google for education products. So if you're able to do all of these things I'm going to show to you in this screen recording, then you should just go ahead and do the examination. You're getting me? Good, yeah. All right, so now we are on google.com, but it's not where we could actually start everything right from this homepage. But for this exam you're going to write, everything is started off from the Google Drive. So I will go on to the Google Drive where we'll begin our activities. Let me stay on. All right, good. Here we are now, we are on Google Drive. So what you're going to do, the first task we're going to do now is to create our Google Classroom. And here we go. You click on, you can see what I click on, those are 9 dots, the menu button. So I'm going to scroll down to where we have Google Classroom. You can see Google Classroom here. I've clicked on it. So let's go on. I have Google Classroom installed in my device. That's why it keeps prompting me to open external uh, uh, app. All right, so we are here now. If you've not done anything on Google Classroom before, there will be no classroom. Everything here will be blank. So the best thing what to be done is to come over here, click on this plus button. You can see this plus button here. You click on it. When you click on it, you have the option to either join a class or create a class. So now we're going to be creating a class. All right, so now here we are, create a class. What you just need to do is to check the button and accept the terms and condition, then continue. Now here this interface, the most important part of this is a class name. Class name could just be English language, right? Then section could be anything you want, maybe like let's say 2025, 2026. Subject, simply English, anything, it could be any subject. Room, you can leave all of these ones blank, or you can just give it anything you want. Then you click on create. So now you can see English language has been created. It says new display images on the stream, close, create announcement. I'm going to close it now because it's not announcement we'll do first. If you're doing this exam, the next task after creating the Google Classroom, the next task will be to create an assignment. So we'll go to the class, go to classwork. In classwork, you can see here, no assignment has been, nothing has been created yet. So you're going to create your first assignment and you click on create. Here you have option assignment, quiz assignment, question, material, reuse, post, or add topic. So we're going to be creating assignment. I've clicked on that. Now, on the assignment, the most important part of it is the title. So let's give it the title family, for instance. You can add your instruction right here. Now you're done with that. the next thing to do is to add you can add files. You can add file. Any of these ones you can use to add file. You can add a web link using the link. You can upload a file from your device. You can create files. When you click on create, you can create different sort of files. For instance, let's see the different things you could create. You can create doc, slide, sheet, drawing, forms, or even video. Right there, Google now has the app Google Vids, which is quite it's fast developing, and the features they have on it are increasing and getting sophisticated by the day. And apart from create, you also can decide to add YouTube videos. If you have the YouTube link, you can just, for example, let's click and see what you could do there. If you have the YouTube link already, you can paste it here and you'll be able to insert it. But if you don't have the link, you can search for any video of your choice. Options will come. Let me just click on family. Let me search for family. Let's see what happens. Good. Jesus, look at tons of video that came with the search for family. So you see the option to add video. I'm doing this from my phone. That's why it looking so scattered. But I couldn't. The quality of audio I had from my system when I tried doing this wasn't really good enough. That's why I said let me do it on my phone. Okay, now we've added the video. Let's add files from the drive, because actually for the examination you'll be asked to add files from the drive. 2 files precisely, video file and a document. So we've added a video file from YouTube. Then we're going to add files from our drive now. So let's wait for the interface to load properly. Okay, you can see recent, upload, drive. You go to drive. Still waiting for it to load. So I'm just going to pick any random stuff here. Yeah, so I'm going to just pick any random stuff. So I've picked that document and I'll add it. So when you've added a document to your assignment, you can share the file with several options. For this, the default option is student can view the file. At this point, when they open it, they can only view, but if they want to download, maybe at that point they will need to create copy for themselves, or sometimes it could be restricted. So you could click on this point on that option to pick any of them. Student can edit file, make a copy for each student. In the exam you're going to write, you'll be asked to make make a copy for each student. So let's make a copy for each student. All right, here we're done with this. The next thing to do is, now let me zoom everything back, zoom it out so you can see the whole Google Classroom at a glance. Now, next thing to do is to come over here to create a topic. There's no topic currently, so you create a new one. So, and what should we put as a topic? Just family as well. Family, right? We've created our topic. Now it's time to create due date. Due date, let's set it to tomorrow. Usually you're always going to set your due date to tomorrow in the examination. So you click on OK. Now the time is optional. If you want, you can put it there. Alright, but once you click, the default is usually 11:59. And you can decide to close submission after due date. By this, it means that after the due date, learners or students can no more submit the assignment anymore unless you reopen it. So let's click on close submission after due date. So now you're done with all of this. The next thing to do is to go on. Let's zoom it out again for you to see everything at a glance. You can see the assign button on the top right corner. All right, now you can just assign and it will get posted straight to the Google Classroom on the stream, or you can schedule it for a later date. With this feature, you don't really need to be working all night long, working forever when school resumes. You could actually schedule your work ahead of time, and it becomes autopilot of itself with just minimal control here and there to check what is happening when it comes to issue of giving assignment or issuing out materials or whatever you. So now you can decide to schedule, but now I just want to assign. So let's click on assign. So now I'm assigning. Good. It's been assigned. You can see the topic, the assignment that has been given. You can see it here, family, and it's due tomorrow. All right, let's go to the stream. This is what your student will see when they come on. Yeah, you can see Child Global posted a new assignment, family. That's what your student will see. Now, the next thing to do is to create an announcement. So our announcement will be a kind of reminder to our student. Reminder, your assignment is due tomorrow, right? So you also can schedule this if you want, or simply post it. You've already posted, so all your students will get notification after this. So at this point, you would have done your first exam. Once you are done with this, your first examination is already that is the second phase of the examination is already concluded. At this point, you should be able to create your Google Classroom, create an assignment, add document from your drive, and attach it to the assignment, post the assignment, and then the document you add to your assignment, rather, you should be able to share the create several copies to all the students in the class, and then schedule it for any day of your choice, and you can decide to close the assignment when the time is up. Then you then post the assignment. Yes, and then by now, you should also be able to create an announcement or a reminder on the Google Classroom and share it with everyone, right? Uh-huh.